Reporting Driftlights. Isakachi here. And I'm joined by Mikan here, as you can see.
Hello.
And for those of you curious, that title is not clickbait. I am genuinely doing a Fate Smash or Pass. Mikan sent me a zip file of 100 characters that he had been sent by his friend Linka. So I'm now going through that exact same folder, just as he had it. I actually have hotkeys set up to properly change it to the next number. So keep that in mind. That yes, there is going to be a lot of numbers and shit throughout this. But of course, starting off with number 1, we've got Achilles. I will actually be trying to go somewhat in detail with my opinions, but bear in mind, I am very not knowledgeable when it comes to Fate. So my knowledge mostly comes from what I've played of Grand Order, and even then, I skip the cutscenes.
And I will give a little bit of a details on this. So this list, when I literally got this list from Linka, I told her I wanted to do a Smash spread of Fate. So I told her, give me a list to throw together 100 random characters, but leave out all the kid characters. So there are no kid characters. This is all female, male, adults. And I told her I told her to add pretty boys, pretty girls, ugly guys, fat bastards, just whatever. Just mix it up. Just no kids.
Whatever.
So there's no kids. Don't worry.
Yeah, whatever. So Achilles. I don't have much of an opinion on him, though I will say his armor looks kind of fucking cool.
I will say his hairstyle and his face kind of reminds you of your 1.0 model.
It kind of does. It kind of does look like kind of does look a bit like faux alpha, but ironically, my faux bodies are specifically not meant to look simple, so that I don't draw tension. This is kind of the exact opposite of that. But generally, considering I don't have much I can really go off, I'm gonna hit him with a pass. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and see fucking some Fate fans that saw this absolutely fuming. Who's next?
I mean, I did the Smash Bros. a year or two ago.
I think I pressed the wrong one. Would it surprise you at all if I said I have no fucking clue who this is?
The name's on the file, I believe.
Name's on the file. I'm also using a slideshow. This is
I can open the file so I can read the names to you.
Yeah, please do that, because genuinely, this is going to annoy me.
Amakusasrio.
Shiro, I think.
Shiro, sorry.
I think. Very heavy emphasis on that.
I should probably get Ignis in here too.
I can't tell if this is a guy or a girl, and my brain is confused as fuck. Does it matter? No. Bye. Hello. But yeah, no, I genuinely have no clue. I'm gonna move the character screen across a bit so that I can use my projector and still see the stats clearly. Name says Shiro, so I want to say it's a guy, but I've also never heard of this character. The only Shiro I'm familiar with is an archer class. This is not an archer.
They look like they might be forgot the sword class is called. Oh, saber. It's a saber, probably.
They look like a saber, which, funnily enough, means I think we found a saber that doesn't have fucking saber face.
Or it could be a ruler.
Could be. I'm gonna say Smash. Who the fuck? What in the name of Vocaloid are you?
This is Amor.
Amor or Amore?
A-M-O-R, Amor.
Amor. Okay. I repeat. What in the name of Vocaloid?
I would have said what in the name of Project Uchina, but that's actually showing my age.
What in the project what?
All I would say is it looks like a Clamp anime.
Okay, I don't think I want elaboration.
Clamp is a studio. They made Cardcaptor Sakura, for example.
Oh, Cardcaptor Sakura. It kind of does. I'm definitely not looking at my old VHS tapes.
Clamp made a lot of shoujo anime.
Well, we know what my opinion on those are.
This is Angramanu.
Okay, first of all, you're giving me God of War 4 Baldur.
Oh no.
That's immediately a negative.
Oh god.
Second of all, I'm looking at this and I'm also getting Shin Megami Tensei. What the fuck? Oh, also a bit of that one crab from Moana. Forgot his name.
Oh god, no.
I forgot his name, but he had the song Shining. It's kind of catchy.
Wait, Ace, are you going to say this guy gets you with crabs?
Actually, he looks like the kind of person who would just throw a bucket of crabs at you. That's the impression he gives me.
I'll take it.
Bucket of crabs. Yeet.
Is that like the crab version of Pocket Sand?
Pocket Sand.
Pocket crab.
It's a pocket crab.
With their pocket.
I can name at least someone I know that would do that. I think if I made that comment, she would probably kill me.
I mean, Hex.
Hex would too. But yeah, no, I'm giving him a pass.
Okay, this is
right.
Antonio Salieri.
This guy.
Yeah, it's Italian.
No. It looks like a fucked up fusion of Arsene and Saturnile. No.
Well, no, if you notice, okay, this is Eris or Arash.
My guy, you know it's not good for you when the first thing I can say is that you look generic as shit.
Yeah, I think he's like a common unit in the game.
Common. My guy, I think they need to invent a new rarity for someone looking this generic.
Welcome to Cornelia. Welcome to the town of Cornelia. This one is Arjuna, which I believe this is actually one of Linka's favorites.
He looks like the kind of guy, and I'm just gonna say this immediately. He looks like the kind of guy who would absolutely sit on the throne, but, like as soon as he's not like trying to like look intimidating and that he's just like a fucking teddy bear. That's the kind of impression I'm getting. That's the vibes I'm getting. Don't kill the messenger.
They were good before the stream to smash the press, just smashes the entire stream. Oh god.
Just passes the entire stream. Oh, don't worry. I have friends I could ask to assemble a folder specifically for that.
I could do it.
So just assume just hope that April Fool's is not a Thursday or a Sunday next year. Those are my break days.
I just noticed a lot of cherry blossoms. Honestly, the look on his face with his hand, he's like, oh god, did you seriously just say that? It looks like he's mid-face fine, like, he's like, oh god, I'm surrounded by idiots. Oh my god, it's Ace! Wait, this guy's Ace!
Oh, in that case, pass.
Oh god.
Okay, no, joking aside though, he actually does look really fucking cool. Now bear in mind, for me, it may as well not be labeled Smash because environmental asexual.
This is Arjuna Altar.
What in the name of Metaphor Refantasia?
Basically, some of the fake characters have altars in this.
Don't worry, I know about the altars.
So I'm just gonna say this now, his tail was in a weird spot. This is Artemis.
That's all you need to say. I would like to state real quick. Blame Hades.
But here's the thing, Ace. Remember, Artemis does not like guys. There's only one guy she liked, and that's because he was Ace.
I am okay, technically
I mean, asexual.
I am.
I think you're bi.
I am biromantic asexual.
That contradicts.
No, it doesn't. Biromantic. You could fall in love with both males and females. Asexual. You do not feel sexual attraction.
Ah, fair enough.
Why am I explaining this to someone 10 years older than me? Anyway, hello, Plague
Because
Doctor.
I'm an idiot.
Oh, good. His words, not mine this time. So next up,
Artoria.
Artoria Pendragon.
Yep. The British are coming.
Fate Zero was the first Fate anime I ever watched. So, I want you to know, this is cathartic for me to put this.
Altar Lancer.
Love, you're trying way too hard.
Asya Doman.
He looks like the Fate version of Ryomen Sukuna.
Who?
Jujutsu Kaisen, one of the people in that.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
No, put him side by side with a picture of Sukuna. It's just the Fate version.
Also, I want to say this, not his nails, but around his nails. Dude, wash your damn hands.
Literally, what the fuck? Generally, if I do turbo through this, which currently seems to be the rate I'm at.
I think you're going to go in the detail you said. But
I've been trying. I've been trying. But genuinely. Yeah? Like, I like to point out, Lancer, Alta, Artoria. I already said what I had there. Like, she is trying way too fucking hard with that design. Anyway,
this one is Jujutsu Kaisen, basically, that doesn't wash his fingers.
Literally just Sukuna from Jujutsu.
That doesn't wash his fingers.
Except with less hygiene and more black and green. My guy, you look like a court jester. Genuinely, what the fuck? How much more do you really want to look like a fucking clown, my guy? First of all, I don't even know what class he is, nor do I really think I want to. By the looks of it, I'm gonna guess he's a berserker. But also, my guy, could you have picked a worse color combination of jet fucking black?
This man trying to be Master Chief here.
No, jet black, gold accents every now and then, baby puke green, I think it's like clover green as well.
Oh my god, he does look like a Persona villain.
We've also got, like, okay, again, the golden little baubles, like, parts of the armor around one of his shoulders has, like, fucking Iron Mouth theme going on. Yes, he really does. But also, I like to point out, like, the specific wristlet over on his left hand, our right, swaps the black main color to red main color, and it looks even worse. Bro, how do you be changing colors mid-fit and look worse? How do two things combine and make mid? What the fuck? I didn't think this was possible. My editor's gonna have a fucking field day with us. Whichever one of you ends up editing this, first, again, make yourself known. Second of all, have fun with my rants. There is going to be a lot more of them. We are 12 characters in. And we already know he's getting a pass.
This is Asterios. They are definitely a berserker.
First of all, yes, they absolutely look like berserker class. Second of all, Okay, first of all, that mane is making, like, mane of hair. I'm thinking of Street Fighter 6 Akuma with that. Horns? Again, I'm getting Shimigami Tensei.
Also, I will say this with being a big hulking berserker surrounded by being tamed on butterflies, I'm getting Dragon Ball Super Broly Super Movie vibes.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Super Continuity Broly, not Z movie Broly. So a bit of yeah,
just watching that fight
like
in
Bastion and that,
Superheroes.
yeah, superheroes, like watching Goku and Vegeta fight. Best part is also it gets better because I'm also getting Bastion because technically he was because Bastion didn't hurt the little bird Ganymede because he thought it was an innocent creature and didn't want to hurt it. So possible we got similar thing going on here. The black and red eyes. Okay, first of all, I know I have a red eye myself. Only time it goes black is when Ryder's in control, like instead of white. But that's about it. Also, don't worry, I did see you nick my jacket again.
Oh, quick derail, Ace. I found out Xy's Dragon Ball Super was actually in the manga, or Superheroes was in the manga. It was one of the
Yes, it
arcs.
was.
Okay.
It was translated into the manga in after a bit after the movie came out. Also, we know what we're putting.
I already know your reaction to the next one. I know your reaction.
Soul Blade. Yeah, we need 2 bottles. Yeah, they're both for me.
He needs the strong stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to bring the Devil's Blood wine. Again, yes, they're both for me.
Also, love how in chat there's a mill tank when this happens.
Fuck my life. I probably shouldn't say that while Sofo's on screen. He'll take it as a challenge.
Oh my God.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not.
Exactly. Okay, so if I recall correctly, this specific version of the stuff we're looking at is considered, I believe, a Lancer?
Nope, rider.
Rider?
Was always a rider.
That makes more fucking sense considering the personality.
But they ride a giant dragon.
And a lot more in the fan base.
I think in the fan base they ride bulls. Chat,
They do
if
not.
You know, don't say.
They do not. Anyway. That was cathartic. You look like a Fire Emblem character. I think you're in the wrong fucking franchise, love.
This is Astrea. Or Astrea.
Good to know. You look like a Fire Emblem Heroes character. I want you to know that. You look like one of the characters you'd be rewarded for completing by completing one of the books in Fire Emblem Heroes, and those characters aren't even good until we get to book 9.
Wait, did Astolfo actually make you lose a smash?
No. It's been 4. It's been 4 for a while.
I thought it was a 5 and 10, never mind.
Nope. This is actually number 15. Again, love, 1, you're in the wrong series. 2, the best praise I can give at the moment is the clever use of combinations of gold, black, and white. I love the gold, black, and white color scheme. Unfortunately, I feel like the black is very underused and the gold is overused. With the white, generally, yeah, no, it's way too fucking bright.
This is like light mode.
You look like you're from Octopath Traveler.
This is Atlante.
Atlante? Okay.
Atlante.
Atlante? Okay, cool. I think we found the A character for Octopath 3.
Oh god.
Because that's the art style I'm seeing here. Also, no, none of these are AI generated in case anyone's wondering.
Nope, this is all hand drawn art.
This is all art from Grand Order Oracle.
That's why even though I'm not a fan of the gameplay because it just drags on, but I will admit the art in Grand Order is amazing and it is actually drawn, not generated.
Also, for once, I actually get to talk about character designs that don't look like shit. Okay, so black, whites, greens, golds, and they are used very sparingly. The whites and blacks blend together very well, and even with the white legging, you can see I think the green is actually a lighter shade on that one compared to the black legging, where it looks a little bit darker. That might be due to lighting, but generally it makes a very nice visual effect. Also, the green and whites for the jacket going to, I think that's like a dragon scale gauntlet. That looks fucking sick.
Also, if Fate ever used the eye, their fans would eat them alive.
They would. I have seen pissed off Fate fans.
Yeah, Fate prides itself on its art. It prides itself.
Also, the black and gold look for the bow. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Black and gold is one of my favorite color combinations.
Also, I want to point out that checkered in the bottom right corner, the higher the things get, it almost looks like it's a sleeve of trading cards.
It kind of does. But generally, since we're going off of the character and not the background and that, and before my editor goes, "Hey, that's a guy," my response, "I'm Pyro Ace."
This is Bargus. Mommy, sorry. Wait, on this roof, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this model Ace. It looks a little like a Lara. That's what when she had blonde hair instead of black.
You're not wrong. But also, black, gold, red, and blue. Okay, at least the gradient effect's very well done. I do like how the chains in that appear. Also, the sword looks like it's forming in her hand. Not sure if that's intentional or not, but also, the draconic arm is my favorite part of this design. Abso-fucking-lutely. Draconic equipment is very fucking cool looking to me. Especially how that one's laid out. I think the gradient could have worked with the gauntlet a bit better. Plus, it looks like the chains are coming out of the gauntlets, which makes a very nice effect.
Badass.
It is.
And then if you notice in the background, the area looks like they're on a beach, but of ruins.
It does. But also, I'd like to point out real quick, if you look at the eyes, she and I actually have the same eye color pattern of one red, one silver. Unfortunately.
Damn.
Not my type.
Next, oh god, this one's a long one. Bartholomew. Okay. She didn't put a space. Bartholomew Roberts. So I think it's a pirate.
I'm getting Claude Von Regan, Fire Emblem Three Houses. In case you don't know who that is, good fucking question. If you've played Smash Brothers, he appears briefly, I believe, he appears in the trailer, I believe, at one point. But besides that, in gameplay, he only appears occasionally in the background of Garreg Mach Monastery stage.
Ace, I'm going to say something. He looks like a character you'd see in Sword Art Online.
Holy shit, he kind of does. Oh, no, it's just Klein if he ended up in Fire Emblem. Sword Art Online Fire Emblem crossover. This is just Klein, my guy. Tell me I'm wrong. Because Klein can be seen wearing a headband in almost every single one of his VR appearances. This is just Klein. Anyway, here's a result probably none of you expected. Will I elaborate? No.
Next one. This is a fan favorite. The name is just the letter B and the letter B. I actually have a figure this. I'm actually going to be selling it to Ignis, but yeah.
I'm going to assume this is one of Ignis' favorite characters. And you said this is a fan favorite?
Oh, it's a fan favorite in general. Everyone loves Vivi, apparently. So, like, she's like, besides Astolfo and Arteria, she's kind of like the third, like, representative of the games, I think. Not kind of Nero, because Nero, everyone, this for the Pedoro.
Alright, cool. Enabling Flame Shield. So, I'm about to piss off a lot of people. Mikan, think there's going to be sharp pitchforks in the mob?
I'm ducking my head.
I'm sorry. She looks generic as shit. You look like you shouldn't be in Fate. You look like you belong in Black Butler, love.
Oh! There's going to be some hate tonight.
There's going to be a lot of fucking hate coming my way.
Ace, you're going to upload this to YouTube.
I have probably pissed off most of the Fate community with that single sentence alone. Now, to be fair, I've been told I do a damn good impression of Sebastian, which is amusing because I've never watched Black Butler. Oh, I'm getting killed over that too! But anyway, next up.
This is Bedivere.
My God, please. If you're gonna have a bright color palette, don't have a bright background with it. What the fuck?
Wait, you're British. You would know the lore of Bedivere, right? One of the knights.
Would you be surprised if I said my knowledge on the knights is actually pretty lacking?
I thought if I could remember, I think Bedivere was one of the pure-hearted knights. Like he was very innocent.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
why I think it's got like all the light and everything.
There is only one thing about this design I like, and it would surprise no one when I say the emerald green eyes. The rest, Jesus Christ, could you please get less bright-looking armor? I get that you're innocent and pure-hearted, but does your armor need to be blindingly white? With little bits of black? Genuinely. The lens flare effect on his gauntlet doesn't fucking help, neither does the bright green background.
This is a J.J. Abrams lens flare character incarnate. This one is a Norse name. It's Brynhildr. Okay, Brynhildr. I know it's a Norse name. I can't remember.
I'm not going to try and pronounce that. I can't tell if you are mechanical or not, considering you look like you are 90% armor.
Well, like I said, it's Norse. I think if I recall, this is one of the. Honestly, it's one of the Valkyries. I think from Norse mythology. Maybe.
Oh, one of the Valkyries? Yeah, no, I'm not fucking surprised. In the mythology, the Valkyries are fucking brutal.
I'm gonna Google this name.
Please do. But
Sec-
genuinely, if I had to start breaking this down,
Oh, wait. Okay, so Brian is a character in Germanic heroic legend Norse mythology. Yep, I was right there, Valkyrie.
Okay.
Oh, they're the chief, the female deity who serves the chief god Odin, and sometimes picked as Odin's daughter and the chief of the Valkyries.
Okay, so basically, she's hot shit in terms of rank. Absolutely. If you are directly connected and like on, that kind of term with Odin, especially because Odin in actual mythology is a fucking twat.
I would say this. You're going to actually agree with me on this, and you're probably going to have more a viewer on her. She kind of reminds me of Monarch, like her looks and the color scheme.
You're not actually wrong about. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. But also the armor, I'm getting like Kingdom Hearts Keyblade armor from it.
Ooh,
and I mean like a mix of Aqua and Terra.
So if Monarch played Kingdom Hearts, that'd be interesting.
Yes. So kind of like it's more like Aqua and Ventus's color schemes mixed, but there's a bit of Terra in like the gauntlets and that. I like this design. The color palette is really nice to look at. She looks like she's staring into the soul I don't have. Behold, another surprise.
I was gonna say is the look she's giving is more like a maternal.
What the fuck kind of Mario reject are you?
This is Calamity Jane, who I believe.
Oh, I probably just pissed some people off.
But here's the thing: she is based, I believe, on a famous cowgirl.
I repeat, what kind of Mario reject looking ass are you? You look like you're a rejected Mario character. What are you, Princess of the Tumbler Kingdom?
She's Princess of the Wild Wild West. Do you not notice Americans? Do you not notice a star pattern on her boat and her gloves? She gonna shoot you.
If I actually gave a shit, maybe that'd have amused me. However, partner,
it's 3:15.
I'll have you know it's a minute shy of the devil's the devil's lunch break. I forgot my line.
Actually, right now the current time is 1:52 p.m.
I'm British, so it's 7:52. It's high noon.
Wait, Ace, I just raised a message. I'll take a minute. Going. It's time to.
Okay, if I ever meet Matt Mercer, I want you to know I'm gonna ask him if he can say that in the voice. I have to hear this.
Wait, Ace, remember? I think Matt Mercer is on that site that you could actually pay him to make like
cameo.
You could pay him to make, cameo. I think he's on.
I know. I want to hear this. For the love of all that may or may not be holy, I don't know. I'm an atheist. I need to hear this.
Well, here's the thing. He's got a six-shot gun. I think it's someone's going to be holy.
Anyway, so get this Mario reject off the screen.
Next one is Chevrolet Eon. I think this is one of the Three Musketeers.
So Chevrolet Leon.
Yeah, exactly. So you know the name then.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's one of the Three Musketeers or if it's the fourth Musketeer. Fun fact: the Three Musketeer book is actually about the fourth Musketeer, even though it's called the Three Musketeers.
I don't have much to say here.
I believe this character was in the part of the game that makes stuck on where they're in the French Quarter.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say much. In terms of the character design, please, there is a rule we like to talk about with character design and that. I like to refer to it as the 70-30 rule. Expect to hear me talk about this a lot more often, where the 70% is the main color of the color palette.
Yeah.
What the fuck here would be the 70? White?
Well, I was going to say, I think it's actually based on the outfit they wore in the Three Musketeers, just more feminine.
Yeah, but expect me to bring this kind of thing up more often. But generally, this is just what? Like 3 or 4 colors, please.
This one is obvious, you probably know, but it is Cleopatra.
Oh, so I didn't put the number for that one. Cleopatra, I'm going to assume this one was done by the person, one of the people behind the Danganronpa art style, because I recognize the style.
Yeah, I believe they are one of the artists that works on the Fate.
Yeah, so Cleopatra, would you believe me if I said that, yes, this is one of the few things I do know? Except that I don't, so I would be lying.
I will say it's now, the conversation earlier, chat, when we were talking about the art, not only does Fate pride itself on its art, but it has multiple artists and boys. As you can see from the pictures, different styles.
Yeah, so first of all, I'm getting Kyoko Kirigiri. That is not a bad thing. Kyoko is one of my favorite characters in Danganronpa. However, what the fuck is the rest of the design?
I think it's like Cleopatra but in modern streetwear. Also, you're gonna probably kill me for this, but she makes me think of a Shin Megami Tensei 5 character or art style.
I'm not going to kill you for that because I genuinely agree. Also, pass.
This one is Consort You.
Okay, so first of all, I've heard of people trying to be, flaming hot. I think you might be taking that a bit too literally, love. Also, black and red outfit.
It gives me Devil May Cry vibes.
I was actually about to mention that. Black and red outfit, first of all, gotta have the Dante color palette, except in the opposite order of main color. Okay, this image specifically, this image of her.
She's doing the Frieza
It's
pose.
just, not just in the Frieza pose, this is just the Devil May Cry 5 art. Devil May Cry 5. Also, believe it or not, that is Nero's theme.
Ace knows one, but this is Chu. You know
Kucha
what it is, I
Flame.
can't pronounce- yeah, I
Kucha's
can't pronounce it.
Blade. We
I
already
believe
know
this
my
is the
answer
Lancer
here.
version of
Yes,
it.
this is Kucha's Lane Lancer. I don't really need to say much. My opinion has been made very clear in the times that I've mentioned Kucha's Lane. Visually, you are boring as fuck. Most I can praise you on is clever use of the 70-30 rule, main color blue, secondary color silver. There you go. You got a red spear. Look, my guy, your pose for this art specifically does not look like it belongs in Grand Order. It looks like it's something I would see in a. It looks like a JoJo character, yeah. But also, pass.
This is Diamond.
Diamond, yeah. Now I know him from Fate Zero. Remember, first Fate anime I've watched, and he looks really cute in this picture. I'm not gonna lie. Again, I get to bring up 70-30 rule. Main color, dark green. Secondary color, nice shade of black. And you've got brown as a tertiary. There you go. You've got the the gold lance and the red lance. Those lance, that red lance, that is his noble phantasm. It is so fucking cool when you get to see him fighting Fate Zero. And I am so fucking pissed how dirty they did him. Also, I'm noticing the little necklace. Why does it look like a price tag?
I was gonna say it looks like a glow stick. Man's coming back from a rave and he slept in that thing.
Also, the gold eyes with the rest of the design. Generally, I do like the look. That's right, we're almost approaching double digits. And what the fuck?
This is Edmund Dante's. And I guess you can guess from the fire, Dante's Inferno.
I know my mythology. Yes. Junie says Danganronpa. I wish.
Nope, but same artist.
Same artist, but if it were Danganronpa, at least we get to see someone getting killed. Can you tell I really like violence? Also, my guy, you look like a more generic version of Kisuke from Bleach.
Yeah, I was about to say.
How do you switch the fucking bucket hat for like a bowler hat top hat, and you somehow look more generic?
He looks like Kisuke, but if he was in JoJo's Part 2. No, if he looks like Kisuke in JoJo's Part 1.
Yeah, because Part 2 would at least have a different color in his outfit. It is mostly the same color. I already explained the 70-30 like color palette design, but this is just 95-5. No.
If anyone dare disrespect Speedwag by comparing this guy to Speedwag, you're going to be in for water hurt.
Shiro Emiya.
Ace I knew.
This is an archer class, believe it or not. Would it surprise you at all if I told you I have memorized his chant? Originally from Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
One of the more popular ones back in the day.
And still pretty popular to this day. I have only a single thing I need to say, and you probably have my opinion on him already.
If I recall, Fate Stay Night was the first animated adaptation. That was the one that people were actually not maybe realize that when they come into things saying, "Oh, why is this all fan service?" They don't realize Fate was originally based off of an adult video game. They forget that.
Everyone forgets that. But also, just saying this, and you'll probably already figure out which of these two categories it's going into. I am the bone of my sword. So, as I pray, Unlimited Blade Works!
And we reached double digits.
We finally reached double digits there. What the fuck?
This is Enkidu, and yes, this is a guy. Because I remember I think I tried winning a figure of this in Tokyo Cuts for Linka. But yeah, this is a guy, because Linka really wanted this character.
I love they have to point that out. Also, this is a guy.
Yeah, because I was confused. Linka was pointing out to you, like, yeah, that's a guy.
I don't really have much to speak on here, considering the outfit is the character design is mostly the white robe. What am I really meant to talk about? The one like detached chain with a spiked edge? What do I really have to talk about here? You're going to pass most because I can't even try and give it like an analysis. What the fuck?
Erish Kigal.
Okay, I get to talk about about color palettes again. Red cape, gold accents on the cape. Black main outfit, gold accents on the main outfit. Also, black crown, like red ribbons in the hair, blonde hair. Okay, good. So we have a nice mix of colors. We have instead of the 70-80, we have the 60-30-10, which again, agreed, Junior, absolutely. Peak color design. Ironically enough, the character design themselves, like for the outfit looks absolutely amazing. The character themselves, I feel like I'm looking at Asuna from SAO in Fate.
The background looks like when you reach your phone at 3 a.m. and you forget to turn the screen levels down.
I do that shit daily.
This is
Europa. What the fuck?
Europa. They say Europe.
Okay, first of all, Boss complained about the design. This is way too much. This design is, in a word, maybe two words, not sure, overcomplicated. I get this is meant to sum up all of Europe, but what the fuck?
I mean, isn't that basic Europe in a nutshell overcomplicated?
Not really. This design looks like it's way too busy. It feels like every like different section of the art I'm looking at, I just see like a completely different character design thrown together. Has too much, needs to take away the extra props. It needs to just simplify the fucking design.
Also, she's got hair going all over the place.
Love, have you ever heard of a coat?
Next one, Francis Drake. And I remember going to the anime convention the year this character came out, and she was very popular. I'm just going to say this now. She makes me think of Marine from How Alive just with a scar.
I want you to know, I'm looking at this and all I'm thinking is Baiken from Guilty Gear is a pirate instead of a samurai.
God. And with 2 arms.
She has 2 arms.
But I thought Baiken was the 1-armed girl from Guilty Gear.
She has 2. If you look at if you look at a sprite, she does have 2 arms.
Who's the one with the pink ponytail that has 1 arm?
I think Baiken has 2 arms. Pretty sure.
Let me double check.
This might be me like being unable to understand the fucking sprites in Guilty Gear Strive. Yeah, no, Baiken. Oh yeah, no, she does only have 1 arm. Yeah,
she was a character. She only needed 1 arm. The second one would just slow her. Would just get like she didn't need the second one. She was that good.
It would have gotten in the way. But also, no, yeah. This is a pass.
This is Gawain or Gawain. He looks like he would get murked in an episode of Berserk.
Literally, like fucking on site.
Like he looks like he's a cannon fodder in Berserk.
Oh, like my guy, I want to point out, please. For the love of God, try and tell me where there is a difference. Wait, let me get a different picture, because this one is hard to tell. I'm just going to grab the official render. Where is the difference?
Corporate needs you to find a difference between these 2 pictures. They're the same.
That is Dimitri, pre-time skip Dimitri from Farm from 3 Houses, side by side with this character. Corporate wants you to find the difference. Also, he kind of does look like Kai now that I'm looking at it. It's just Kai.
Who's Kai?
You know Guilty Gear.
I know a few characters. I don't remember every character's name.
He's the blonde guy that's basically like Soul's rival kind of thing.
Oh, that guy. Okay,
yeah.
When you said blonde,
in the order.
John.
Yeah. In the order.
Yeah. Yeah. When you said oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Like
I'm giving.
When you said blonde, I was seeing a John.
Yeah. No, this guy genuinely looks like the kind of guy who would literally go through heaven and hell just to make sure you're happy.
I'm waiting for Ace's reaction to the next one. This is Geronimo.
What in the Mortal Kombat Nightwolf am I looking at?
I believe this is a famous Native American in American history.
Who the fuck just threw a Magnemite at me? I will run hands. Anyway, joking aside, no, I don't really have much I can talk about his design.
So it's the character with the phrase Geronimo.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'm not giving an analysis because I don't want to be accused of being racist. Oh, Gilgamesh! Do I need to say anything? It's Gilgamesh.
This is Hector.
Motherfucker, there's only one man who deserves the name of Hector. You ain't him. Can you tell the first Fire Emblem game I played was Sacred Stones?
He kind of looks like not Dacio, was it? He looks like Jojima but younger.
He kind of does. Or Crow Bromwood for my fellow RWBY fans.
And he's even got the cigarette.
Yeah, he's even got the cigarette. Yeah. But yeah, no, genuinely, I do like this
I
design.
believe Hector's also a common unit too.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna butcher this, but Hephaestion.
I've got no clue how to pronounce. I've got as much clue as you do, my guy. What the fuck?
She's got 2 faces. No, she got 3 faces on her loincloth.
I want you to know. I want to skip this one purely because this design feels like an assault on my eyes.
Yeah. Okay. This is Hercules. I'll be blunt. I prefer the Disney version.
Everyone would prefer the Disney version. Like, my guy, what the fuck?
Oh yeah,
Again,
Hercules is a berserker.
I would like to point out, yes, Hercules is a berserker class. Also, I like to point out, now that we're actually on the topic of Hercules, or Heracles, if you want to go based on the actual mythology,
God.
I would like to point out, Heracles tried to save 2 guys from Hades' wrath. The only 2 people Hades ever mentally fucked up in the mythology. I would like to point that out real quick.
Yeah, because Hades actually was a chill dude. He was the only god in Olympus that was compassionate
genuinely
to humans or mortals. I thought a guy was an asshole.
Yeah, because Theseus, known for defeating the Minotaur, okay, I get to talk about mythology a bit, and I'm actually very happy about this.
Yay!
So, kidnapped Helen of Troy, who was, matter of men, 12 at the time, in the mythology. Because at that point in history, it was not uncommon for someone to literally kidnap their future wife. However, reminder, Helen was like 12. So he planned to keep her captured until it wouldn't be questionable. My guy, that's still fucking questionable in and of itself.
Wait a minute, kidnapped their future wife? Wasn't that's not the plot of General Hospital in the 70s?
Yes, but even then, it gets funnier. Because Pirithous, anyone who knows who the fuck Pirithous is, I want you to know, you know a lot more about mythology than most people, about the mythology than most people do. Pirithous had a much fucking dumber idea. That being, and I quote, to try and marry Persephone, Hades' wife. And of course, they went down into the underworld.
Ways to die.
And Hades Hades, they showed him some food, And of course, what's the first thing they think? Oh, maybe this won't be too bad. He seems pretty chill about this. And then they get tied up by snakes. So when Heracles, yes, I brought it back around, went down to save the 2, Hades turned to him, was like, no, Pirithous stays here. He is still there. So yeah, Pirithous is still suffering to this day.
Yeah, wait, was Pirithous even in the game Hades?
Oh, no, but I do actually know a decent bit of the mythology. Yeah, so, yeah.
Oh, hey, question, have you played Hades?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you know what happens if you basically take Triton's gold, right?
That fight? Yes. Why the fuck would I do that?
Well, the reason I mention it is because when Uzi was playing it the other day, the people in chat with him tricked him into taking his gold. He's like, wait, what is happening? We are friends. This is Hohenheim.
What in the name of generic scientist looking ass?
It's Hohenheim. Does the fact that he's got, like, the guy who made the Philosopher's Stone, does the fact that he's got notebooks and alchemy gear not shrink that off?
No, it doesn't actually. But yeah, no, genuinely. Okay, look at this design real quick. Okay, I like the long hair, the side swept bangs, but also I can't tell if the eyes are meant to be gold or brown, or if it's one and the other, or if it's one's gold, one's brown. I don't know. But also, this one is a lot less blinding than the other designs with mostly whites.
I have a question, Ace.
Go ahead. Also, they're kind of cute.
Yeah, about this design. Does the anime mom haircut have effect if it's a guy wearing the haircut?
What do you mean the anime mom hair effect?
Have you never heard of You've never heard of the anime mom haircut?
No.
There is a haircut that if a character has that haircut and they're a mom, they are going to get murked in the anime. The Edward Elric's parents' mom had it. I'm trying to well, basically, yeah. The main example is Edward Elric, the Elric brothers. Their mom had the anime mom haircut. So if you ever see an anime and a woman has a haircut and she's a mom, she is going to get murked at some point.
So that explains why Erin's mom didn't even last a single episode.
Yeah, she had the mom haircut.
What the fuck? I'm not risking that.
That is Ishtar. She is a useless goddess.
I'm mainly hitting pass. Also, I don't think I can show that design for anything longer than that length of time.
This is
Iskander. Yes. Also from Fate Zero. This guy is a fucking G.
Is he a roller class that he commands a whole army?
He is a
Like,
rider
no
class.
phantom?
No, he is that generation's rider in Fate Zero, because there wasn't rulers yet. At least I don't think it was. But yeah, no, his noble phantasm is sending you into a desert surrounded by his army.
And it didn't even affect Gilgamesh.
No, it did. It did.
Oh, I thought Gilgamesh like wiped them.
No. They still managed to do some damage. He wiped them, yeah, but they still did something.
Nothing can withstand the gates of Bonkulon.
Okay, I want you to know, this guy out of everyone in Fate Zero is my favorite of the servants in that show, just because he's so fucking chill. The other servants are like, you'll see like, Artorio wearing a nice black suit, but this man has actually walked around carrying manga and maps on screen, wearing canonically manga t-shirt and sweatpants.
Oh God.
I did not make this up. It's so fucking... It makes me think of Ganondorf. If Ganondorf wasn't evil, it was actually pretty fucking chill. I like to point out.
So this is from the timeline when Lincoln's Zelda convinced Ganondorf to be a good guy that they would...
Yeah, okay. I like to point out what this motherfucker did, right? Yeah, no. What this guy did, when it was just him, Gilgamesh, and Artoria left, they gathered on a rooftop, right? And what does this man do? Brings barrels of wine. I did not make that up.
What?
However, it wasn't up to Gilgamesh's standards, so he casually summoned some of the wine that were in the vaults of Babylon. Why there's wine there, I will never know.
They were just casually drinking on a rooftop.
Yes.
Okay, this is Jacques Demole.
What the
French.
I know it's French, but also no. Immediately, I don't really have much to say. But the fishnets do not do it. I'm getting mostly futuristic design, but then there's like the fucking fishnets.
It looks like that Paxmar. This is
what
Jason.
The fuck?
Jason. It just says Jason. That's all it says. He looks like that one. He looks like the one asshole from.
Jeanne d'Arc.
Yep, Joan of Arc. This is definitely a pop one.
I am going to piss off so many people. I prefer the altar.
Well, speaking of which,
here she is.
This one's definitely Altar is definitely a fan favorite. Like probably the most pop.
Yeah,
Jeanne is actually more.
Yeah, no. Jeanne Altar. Literally, Jeanne Altar. First up. In case you haven't figured it out by now, yes, I do like the goth look. Second of all,
she's French and she's in the French catacombs.
Yeah, I'd also like to point out the walls of skulls from the people she has killed.
In the French catacombs.
Yes. Again, the black makes the armor look so much more intimidating. That, and she is sadistic as fuck.
Even though in the games she's basically like a very feminine, shy girl for some reason.
Yeah, like her main personality, besides the games, I kid you not, in other Fate material, she is sadistic as fuck.
But yeah, she's supposed to be the opposite version of Joan of Arc. The next one is not my favorite character, but my favorite historical character. And if I had a persona, it would be previous character. Jekyll and Hyde.
So we're gonna ignore the fact that at one point, while playing Dokapon Kingdom, while dead, I'm not making this up, Mikan was there, he is a witness. I took out a copy of The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde and was deadass reading it while waiting to come back.
About that, damn. I didn't remember that. I just don't remember. That was long ago, damn.
Yeah, that was a while ago. But me fucking dead. I just took out a copy of Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I still have the copy, by the way.
Oh, God.
I also have a copy of Inspector Calls, but that's not as good.
I'm probably going to butcher the next one's name. Yeah, what's your dog, Jekyll and Hyde?
Janako.
This is
Janako
Karagiri. I believe that's a Hindu god.
Yes, it is. She is based on Vishnu.
She's an elephant feet.
Yes. I actually know which ascension this is as well. It's actually her max ascension art.
Yeah, she got tummy. I just know she's got the ooh mouth.
She has the ooh mouth. We're about to hear Mikan quote JonTron chat.
I did not expect it. Well, yeah, it's because it's a cute character. That's probably why.
I was expecting I have several questions.
No, she's got the ooh mouth. I think the ooh mouth did it for you.
No, it isn't. It is not the Ume. Probably the fact that she is also generous enough to share her food with, I think that's a chinchilla. Not too sure. Chinchilla, hamster looking thing. I don't know what it is.
Next fate.
She is adorable.
This is
What the fuck?
This is Karna.
Okay, I think I found where fucking Shin Megami Tensei 5 got the design for MC. You know what's amusing? The pass hasn't gone up in a while. Let's fix that. My guy, first of all, your design looks like ass. Second of all, is that meant to be a cape behind you? Like a fucking tree? Or is that just a wall of flames?
I think it's an explosion. And also, I think it's all. Yeah, I think it's an explosion.
But also, what the fuck? Your actual design itself looks hideous.
Editors are gonna have fun with this one. This is Kato Danzo.
They're cute. They're cute. Okay, if you want me to actually explain. The very clever use of blacks and reds with the outfits. Like the black hair flowing, even like how it's flowing where it's meeting with the red scarf. Absolutely amazing effect. Hell, it even works with the sun effect in the background.
Also, I'm just noticing the shoulder, the back, and the legs and the arms. I think she's also a robot or an android.
Wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, what the fuck?
Kiju Koyo.
I'm not drunk
She
enough.
looks like she's an Oni. She's got the Oni hands, and she's also got Oni arms. I believe she might be a yokai.
She might be a yoga. But also, no.
I have a strong suspicion she might be a yokai, possibly.
I shit you not. I shit you not. Swap the white for a different color and the arm not look like a fucking pterodactyl claw.
Oh my god.
Maybe she wouldn't have been a pass.
Konsakia of Light.
I want you to know, my VTuber model does not do my expression justice right now.
She's got cards, she's a bunny girl, and she's got a gun.
Would you believe me if only one of those I cared about?
This is Lan Ling.
Oh, cool. Blues, purples, blacks, and golds. Very nice color
There's
palette.
Oranges.
Yeah. First of all, the outfit alone. Not even caring for the godlike use of colors, but the outfit alone looks great. It's not too overcomplicated. It's not too simple. It's the perfect sweet spot, at least in my opinion. Does it help that it looks like the outfit looks like it originates from Asia? No, it doesn't. But we all know Asian culture has some of my favorite designs, especially with outfits. But also, like the purple orb, and I think that's like a crown, like a headpiece. Like even like the little necktie for the cape. And how the cape spreads out behind them. That is amazing. I love that effect. Also, they're adorable. I think that's purple eyes as well.
This is Martha. And fun fact, that creature she's on top of is her she's a rider. I think she's a rider. And that monster is Tiamat. This is actually one of the first, I believe, 4-star units I've ever pulled.
We've already gone over mine.
And fun fact, I believe when it says Martha, I believe she's supposed to be based on Mary, the mother of Jesus. And for some reason, Tiamat's there.
I'm pressing pass.
We all know this one. It's MASH.
It's MASH. If you've played Grand Order, you know who she is. Literally starting unit.
Yeah, we both agree on that one. Also, Sarah's just have her glasses in this picture.
Honestly, just add the glasses, and I think I might have needed to add another category.
Matahari.
What in the name of dancer class? Look, I'm running out of smart comments for these. The bright fucking outfit, colored with the pink background, does not help your case, love. Also,
yeah, I think she's in the sun or something.
Silverish hair with...
No, those aren't wings. Those are basically her sleeves.
That's literally just a dancer outfit.
Yeah, Linka has this outfit. I believe Matahari, I believe she's one of the wives of Vishnu or something, or Buddha. I forgot, but I know she's BC Buddhist religion or Hindu religion.
Yeah, but all I have to say... Yeah, no. Your outfit is fucking ugly, love.
Medusa. And now chat is stoned.
You know, it's a good thing. Technically, my eyes, the eyes you guys say, aren't even what my eyes look like.
Oh yeah, fun fact. Something that I mentioned Uzi playing Hazel there. Something there was actually lost in translation was the reason why Medusa turned people to stone was metaphoric. They were actually turned to stone. They were paralyzed by her beauty, apparently. That's what it was.
Yes.
But it was lost in translation.
It's a nice visual representation.
And the reason why they made her hideous is basically there was a whole thing translation saying like, oh, she's a bad person. No, it was actually she was stunningly beautiful. That's why Poseidon was an asshole and did what he did to her.
Yeah.
But we won't go into that. But honestly, God of War Poseidon deserved what he got. It was brutal, but he deserved it.
I think Kratos didn't go far enough. But also, the clever use of blacks, and I think that's purple with the outfit.
It is purple.
Purple? Cool. Purple hair mixed with the purple eyes. Now, the one thing that does bother me is doing the anime thing. I know it's an anime style game, but the hair going over the eyes, but you can still see the eyes through them. At least they made it harder to see them.
In the anime, she has about like a sleeper like eye mask over. This is her without the eye mask when you
Yeah.
actually see her eyes.
Okay, I'd like to point out she is kind of cute.
Well, yeah. This is Metalith or Melt Lilith.
Are you in the wrong franchise, love?
She looks like she's a Zen Zoneless character.
No, not Zenless. You look like you should be in Star Rail. You look like you're going to be a character out in the next Star Rail update. Can you tell? I have standards and a type. What the fuck?
This is Merlin.
Okay, there is better art of Merlin that could have been used, right? Like, what the fuck am I looking at? I don't think that's regular. I think that has to be an alter. There's no, because
this is not.
What?
No, trust me. Linka grabbed the character. Linka. If anyone knows about Fate, it's Linka. She did the research. This is not.
Oh
this
my
is
god. What
this
the
might be
fuck?
one of his leveled up, but that is Merlin. Remember, Merlin in lore, Merlin is the most powerful wizard ever.
Yeah, but also, I like to point out, he looks
gotta be intimidating.
gotta be intimidating. My guy, you know what I find like the better tropes to use for character design? They can be insanely powerful, but they can at least still look like a happy sunshine character.
Also, fun fact.
I love a deceitful threat.
I was gonna say, if you notice, Merlin is also holding Excalibur.
I'd like to point out, is that a fucking Keyblade in the background?
No, that's a staff. Let me look.
Like the big thing behind him.
I don't know what that is. Looks like a lute or something.
It genuinely looks kind of like a Keyblade.
Well, Merlin in Kingdom Hearts was the one that taught Sora magic.
Yep. Anyway, next up, you should. Okay, you're just a fucking Fire Emblem character.
No, Minamoto no Raiko.
You're just a fucking Fire Emblem character. Fire Emblem Fates. What the fuck? Okay. Again, nice use of colors. I like the main use of purple with this design, even with the hair. Normally, I don't like purple hair. Again, I can't tell if that's purple eyes or if that's blue eyes. Could go either way, honestly, based on how the angling and lighting is. But also, generally, this is a very nice looking design for me. She belongs in Fire Emblem indeed. Yeah, Fire Emblem Fate. She looks like a Hokkaido unit, I believe. But generally, yeah, no. We have another person going to this category.
This is Mordred.
Mordred. Yep. The Saber of Red. And she's going into pass. I'm getting executed.
This is Moriarty.
Moriarty.
Sherlock Holmes' nemesis. He looks like a villain.
He does. And if you want to know, this isn't even like my favorite looking version of Moriarty. Yes, I've seen this design before. But if you want a good looking Moriarty, you go to the BBC Sherlock. Pass, my guy. Mozart.
I would say this. I like how the dubs are playing music, and in the background you could see like the music like bar.
Yeah. As for his actual design, what the fuck? This guy's a musician. Why does he look like he belongs in Shin Megami Tensei?
Well, I would say this. If you ever, this is Muramasa. I would say if you ever seen the movie Amadeus, Mozart actually was like a show off. That's the thing about him.
Yeah, but not like fucking SMT demon kind of show off.
No, trust me, he probably would real life. But this is Muramasa.
He looks cool.
Also, I would say he kind of looks like the main character of Fate Stay Night.
He kind of does. Also, the use of blacks, reds. You can actually see the cool like drawing the katana effect that anime likes doing.
I looks like he's cutting space.
Yeah, this design looks absolutely amazing.
It goes hard.
It really does.
Musashi.
I don't really need to elaborate.
Next is...
Can you tell I have a type?
Napoleon.
We have the I have a giant drill cannon.
He's gonna pierce the heaven.
He is going to pierce the heavens. Quite literally, unfortunately, he does not pierce the barrier to escape the pass.
Sorry.
Rio, kaze no yoni. Tsukimi hara wo padoru. Emperor Nero Claudius. Hey Mikan, I want you to take a guess real quick.
I would say pass because of the song, but I have a feeling you're going to smash. And before we move on, fun fact chat. So, Fake Grand Order Nero loves Christmases. Where does that meme came from? However, actual historical Nero hated Christians so much he crucified them.
This is also can we talk about the funniest thing in the anime with Nero for a moment?
What?
Okay, her design in the anime, like when she's standing up in like the proper saber outfit, one of the characters even points out, like, we can see through. Her response is just, yeah, I'm letting you. Like,
Oh God.
like, her response, like someone's just pointing out, yeah, we can see your thighs through your dress, love. Like, yeah, I know.
I was gonna say in the anime, what's she the one that walked in on the styrofoam coming out of the shower?
I don't know. I have not seen the one she's from.
Oh, never mind.
However, I have seen some of the clips. Also, the compilation of her going over and over again, like she's a fucking Pokemon. Absolutely adorable design. Also, the line looks really cuddly, and she is absolutely a badass.
This is Nightingale.
What in the name of anime proportions?
I was in this one having a friend with those portions. This actually proportionate because it looks like she's not wearing a bra. Because when a woman with a big chest lays down with a bra, they're going to go lopsided a bit. And my friend actually confirmed this, Jay-Sean, by the way. She can confirm that when a woman with chest like that lays down and she's not wearing a bra, one's going to go up, one's going to go down. They do not stay in place.
Anyway,
so this is actually proportionate.
That's using physics. Anyway,
also she looks like the character from that one anime where what's her name? Where the girl's the mech suit, like the dinosaur or whatever.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
The one where it's the guy and the girls in each mech suit, and the way they basically are potting, it looks like the guy's bent over a girl when they're potting the suit. I think her name was Zero or something. The girl's name?
I am not drunk enough for this. Also, outfit. First of all, generic staff officer uniform. Based on the patches, I want to say she might be a commander, possibly lieutenant, maybe sergeant maybe sergeant. But generally, I like how it's laid out. The outfit's simple, doesn't really need much to work. Also, the red eyes.
Oberon. That's obvious with the wings, but yeah.
It should have. But also, I kind of have a scarred image of Oberon. Thank you, Sword Art Online, pricks. But generally, I like the little blue crown. The blues and whites here blend very well together with the background, with Oberon himself. Even the effects on the wings look very well done.
Also, his left hand is messed up, or a glove or something.
I think that might be based on like positioning and such. Like I might be holding something. It could also be a gauntlet for all I know. This is fate.
True.
But also, is that like a polar bear or something he's riding on?
I think it's mostly a dog. Like it's that dog that he rides in the they mentioned he had a dog or something. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, it's supposed to be like a fairy dog or whatever. Like that was his mount. This is Odysseus.
You do not look like you belong in Fate. You look like a Xenoblade character.
That's not to say the same thing.
Xenoblade 2. You look like a blade. Genuinely. You look like one of the blades I had summoned.
So you're saying if there was a crossover between Fate and Xenoblade, this Odysseus would be one of the blades?
Yes. That's if they bring the blade system back in Xenoblade 4. But genuinely, it is a case of I think Fate and Xenoblade could actually pull off the collab. Genuinely. But also, my guy, what the fuck?
No. Hold up. I need to personally intervene on this one. What do you mean you're passing on the literal Kamen Rider / Gundam pilot? I'm joining the Fate fans on this one. Where the hell is my pitchfork?
I don't like the main colors being white and black with this kind of look to it. The armor does not look like the white looks out of place in this armor.
This is Oka Daizo. Love to point out the blood on the sword, the floor, the sword, and the walls.
Yes, that is.
This man went on a rampage.
This is what we like to call environmental storytelling. Outfit's absolutely badass. Environmental storytelling is always a nice plus.
And enjoyed a nice cup of sake.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, he looks cool.
Man went on a killing spree and had a drink. This is Old Man of the Mountain.
I think for the sake of my self-respect, also the fact that they look flat out fucking terrifying.
This is Orion.
I don't have much to say. I can barely see them in this art. What I can see is mostly just muscle. I can't see the rest of the design because, surprise, the lighting is shit.
They are only muscle. But it is Orion after all.
Yeah, the lighting is absolute shit. I can't
do
really
want to point out Orion's
opinion.
belt. It was the planets. This is Osaka Behime. Also, an origami fox and the origami bat and the origami rabbit.
Okay, you all should have noticed the trend by now, right?
Origami.
Like, no, I mean, with the characters I put, like, the Smash rating for. You've clearly noticed the theme by now, right? If not,
Yep.
I don't think you're paying enough attention.
Ozymandias.
So you know how I just said something about a theme? Simple outfit, nice use of colors. Also, he's kind of hot. Yes, you heard that correctly.
Parvati.
I know,
I know where this one's going.
And now on the complete fucking opposite side of the scale.
Oh damn! Really?
Yeah,
Well,
no,
it is,
genuinely.
It is an Indian dress. That thing.
The blues and golds don't work well together, in my opinion. The only character I think has actually been able to pull off this kind of look is Chun-Li. You ain't Chun-Li. And even then, I don't like Chun-Li.
This one, it says Passion Lip, and oh god. Alara has competition. No, Rich has competition. Also, I believe that is 3 legs that she has, or 6 legs. So I know where Ace is putting this one. That is getting a new one. That's probably going to go in the nuke category, right?
Nope. You have
Or
eyes.
not? I didn't see.
Did he not see the 0 change to a 1?
I'm surprised because she's got robotic spider legs.
Spiders have 8. You said 6.
Oh.
Anyway.
This is Percival.
My god, you just look like a Ruby character.
Yeah.
You literally look like a Ruby character. Also, generic as fuck.
Queen of Sheba. She looks like a VTuber.
She does. Also, no, I don't like the use of the colors. I know I said, like, previously praised characters for using clever blends of red, black, and gold. I don't think with this hybrid, with this kind of color scheme, especially this outfit, red does not look good as a primary color.
I cannot pronounce. I know Ace knows it, but Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, no, you got it right. It's Quetzalcoatl. Some say Quetzalcoatl. I say Quetzalcoatl.
Another popular character in the fake community.
This one actually looks like rendered to try and look kind of realistic.
Yeah.
Also, that is a mace. That is dead ass a fucking chain mace.
Yeah.
That alone already puts into the Smash category, but also doesn't help that the outfit itself looks absolutely amazing. And then looking at us, generally, I feel like they're like the kind of character I would want to hug and protect.
This is Rama.
I repeat, on the exact opposite side of the spectrum. You literally do not look like you need anyone else around. You just look like Yank from Ruby, constantly pissed off. Am I wrong?
This is Sakata Kintoki, and I think this is. I forgot what it's based off. I think it's a more modern character to base off of. But yeah.
I don't think I need to say shit.
Sanson, and yes, that is a guillotine behind them.
Hey, look, it's another rating that might confuse living fuck out of me, Cam.
This is Sanzang.
I'm sorry, I like the galaxy look. I like the galaxy look. It's amazing.
Fun fact: my physical therapy, I had to do that. I had to move my leg like that. I could not move my leg for the life of me. Like that's how bad my back is. Oh, this is. Cat hatch or Hatch.
One of my friends could have seen this coming from a mile away.
Before you go, another trope in anime, if you ever see that flower, you know someone's gonna die. That is the flower of death. This is Sashonian Kyria.
Character's bigger than a fucking solar system and not my type.
I think she is a solar system. This is Shakespeare.
That just looks like Shakespeare. That literally just looks like a fucking rendition of Shakespeare. No.
This is Sherlock Holmes. I was gonna say he looks like a character from either Helsing or Black Butler.
Both of which are a W to me. Yeah, no, he looks fucking cool. Cool as fuck design. I like the steampunk just casually just showing up. It's like, oh, by the way, we're giving him part of his outfit a fucking steampunk look because why not? But also, generally, he looks really fucking cool. What? In the name of overcomplication.
This is Shi Hong Di. It's something Chinese, I think.
I'm pressing pass and then...
This is Sigard. Sigard.
Sigurd?
Yeah.
Okay. Blacks, a little bit of purple, nice gunmetal gray, and a bit of light blue.
He looks like Otto if he was in a fantasy or a sci-fi setting, which is badass.
He really does. He looks badass, the color scheme is nice, and you've already seen what I put him.
This is Scotty.
Didn't we already give her a rating?
No, this in order.
Oh. No.
No, we did. We did Pavari.
No, I don't like the white look. Like, the white looks a lot worse than the black.
This is Suku Kagozan.
This is going to confuse one of my friends if he ever sees the VOD of this, considering he knows how much I love, cat girls, wolf girls, fox girls. No.
The next one, this is the one whose stone was sealed in a stone that the stone broke a few years ago. This is Tamamono Monome. This is that one that was the fox demon that was sealed away. That if you remember after the hurricane hit Japan, the stone that she was sealed and broke and people were panicking.
I am Byro Ace. However,
she's a fox girl, by the way, not a cat girl.
Would.
But yeah, everyone would. That's the thing. I can't wait to see the next one. Thomas Edison.
That is literally just a fucking lion. No.
America. Tomoe Gozen.
Okay, anyone who knows my favorite kind of designs with this kind of look, you immediately knew she was going in the Smash category. Clever use of colors, whites, blacks, golds, blues, and reds. This is the kind of outfit where a white main color works. Also, badass pose, absolutely amazing looking design. You can tell it all kind of blends together very well. Also, the gold slit in a red eye. That is intimidating as fuck.
This is Tristan.
Again, what in the name of generic? I don't really have anything I can really say about some of these. Because, like, what the fuck are these designs?
Vladdy, which is basically Vlad the Impaler, aka Dracula.
I'm gonna get questions. I know I'm gonna get questions.
That's the correct choice.
That is always the correct choice. Anyway, what the fuck?
This is Verita. Fitra. I have no clue. She looks like what's her name from Pokemon? She looks like Cynthia.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of Gen 4 PTSD, but
The piano music starts. Everyone panics.
I can hear it in my head. I want you to know that. I can mentally hear it. That one was a warning shot, slime boy.
Ace, Skun's gonna hurt Cynthia.
That wasn't at her. That was at you.
I know. I'm just saying it would only slow her down.
Only slow her down and piss her off.
Yeah, it's literally like Blazing Saddles. No, don't shoot him. That won't.
I don't think I can show that on Twitch.
Yang Gufei. This is the last one. Yang Queen. Yang
Young King. I'm just getting male. I'm getting male Velvet Crow from this. I expected this to be a lot more one-sided. By the way, I want you to know I did not expect it to be this close. But genuinely, he looks badass.
He kind of looks like if they had Yakuza, but in the Yakuza video game franchise, but in a fantasy setting.
Yes. Also, he's going to Smash. But yeah, so genuinely, again, I expected this to be a lot less close in the numbers. Now, let's actually have a bit of fun here, and let's go over who in both sections I would say my favorite is out of everyone in each section. Actually, I'll do a top 5, considering I've gotten enough to do that very easily in each section. I'll start with the past because, duh. Vargist, obviously, no. Absolutely fucking no. I do like again, the Draconic Armor is kind of all I can really say.
I'm actually surprised you passed on Vargas.
I have a type, and it should have been obvious by now.
So he likes cute, not sexy.
Also, muscular is not my thing. Like, that is way too much fucking muscle for my liking. Also, I'd like to point out, we know damn well second place in pass is absolutely going to a Solfo. It's really fucking hard for me, like, with some of these, like, where I'd say, like, they would be.
I'm guessing it's because early on, when your original model, people kept calling you a femboy and you got pissed about that.
Oh, that's not even why I'm pissed about that at the moment. I'm just going to put the highest ranking in each section.
Also, I completely forgot that Tom Citizen was a furry in this. But that picture screamed America. But I'm kind of disappointed he's a lion and not an eagle.
So again, I am getting questions, but out of everyone I've gone over, in terms of the ranking, we have Janako highest up in the Smash category, and Bargist in the Pass category. Bargist, that is not a trophy I would be proud holding up. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching.
Hey, guess what? Smoke bomb!
You stole my thing. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Thank you all so much for watching. And until then, the in-between welcomes you. See you then.